Hello all, I have received a couple questions about this one right here. Number 4, the absolute value of 3x plus 3 equaling a negative 5. If you follow our rules that we came up with, we said step number 1, get the absolute value by itself, and then break it up into two equations. So we get 3x plus 3 equals negative 5, and then 3x plus 3 equals a positive 5 because it's the negative value of this. Then we solve. So we do minus 3 minus 3. It's 3x equals negative 8, which means x equals negative 8 thirds. And here we minus 3 minus 3. We get 3x equals 2. And when we divide by 3, we get x equals 2 thirds. The interesting thing is that if you were to plug this back in, this 2 thirds right here, we would end up getting 3 times 2 thirds plus 3. And 3 times 2 thirds is just 2. Oops. And then we get absolute value of 5, which comes out to be 5, not negative 5. This has to equal negative 5 if it's a true solution. And so you might say, what is going on? It doesn't work. And that's correct. If you think about it, an absolute value is always, whatever number we have inside an absolute value is always going to be positive. So it can never equal a negative number. So remember that. Any number that comes out of an abs value is positive. And so you can't have it equal to a negative 5. Anytime you see absolute value equaling a negative 5, you're going to say that the answer is no solution. No soul. The problem's got no soul. Now, with that in mind, we can take a look at number 16. On number 16, it's the same thing. It's absolute value of 3x plus 3 is less than or equal to negative 5. Well, we know that no matter what, this is going to be a positive number. Doesn't matter what number we plug in for x. We can plug in negative 1,000,000, and it's going to end up being positive because that's what happens in an absolute value. So the question is, will a positive number ever be less than negative 5? No way, no way. And so again, this answer is no solution. Oh yeah. Now you want to be careful. It could have been pointed the other direction. This is not what it is, but if it was pointed the other direction, like this, greater than or equal to negative 5. Well, we know no matter what, a positive number is coming out of this absolute value. And will a positive number be greater than or equal to negative 5? You bet. It'll always be greater. And so in this situation, the answer is all real numbers. If you ever see something like that, the answer is all real numbers. So be aware when doing absolute value with negative numbers, the rules are a little different. You're not going to have to break it up into a plus and minus sign. You're just going to have to say, ooh, I've got a positive number. Is that going to be greater than negative 5 or less than negative 5? And so the answer will either be no soul or it'll be all real numbers. And now it's time for an extra credit opportunity. Woohoo! Text my number 919 Math Bro and answer these 3 questions in your text. Question number 1, negative 2 absolute value x plus 5 equals 10. Number 2, absolute value x plus 4 is greater than negative 100. And number 3, absolute value 2x plus 4,000 is less than negative 1. Those are the 3 questions you must solve. Send me your answer in a text. You can get up to 3 extra credit points. Good luck! And we'll see you on Monday.